Hey everyone, welcome to my weekly vlog. I'm Raven Maureen. If you're new here, my weekly vlog is where I share a little bit about my personal life, sewing, my pattern weight business, and just some fun things that I get into week to week. Today, Joe and I are on our way to visit his family in Virginia. We have a really early flight out of Jackson, Medgar Wiley Evers Airport, and we are going to park in long-term parking and take the shuttle to the actual terminal where we will board our plane headed to Norfolk, Virginia. It will be an extended weekend, basically from Thursday into Friday, and there's lots of activities that are planned. My parents are actually going to meet us up there since they live about 5 hours away. Joe's mom has planned a cookout with friends and family, so we will see a lot of people that we know and love on this trip. Joe's mom came and got us from the airport, and from the airport, we are headed to Aunt Joyce's Airbnb. So we actually rented out the Airbnb for just one night. Joe still has to edit a wedding that he was working on, and I actually have to work on some content as well. Meanwhile, on the other side of the Airbnb, I am doing a quick makeup routine, very quick. So I have to film about 3 videos for YouTube, and I found a small spot in the kitchen that probably is like the brightest, where I can just kind of improvise and narrate as needed. But I did film 3 videos while I was here, so it was what I wore to my new job, the new look patterns video, and the McCall's video. So if you go back and watch those, you will see that I am sat in the same spot in the kitchen the whole time. This was different for me. I don't normally create content when we're on vacation. However, this was the first time in a while that I knew I would have a significant amount of time to actually record something. The challenge with having a full-time job is that honestly, my schedule has changed. I don't have just a endless amount of time during the day to do a lot of the things that I love to do, but I'm making it work and I'm adjusting and we're moving forward. Now, about my makeup routine, I have different levels to my makeup routine. So, if I want a full face, that's usually like a 15-minute routine. If I just want something to wake up my cheeks, cover my under eyes, and just kind of brighten my eyes up and put on something nice and bright on my lip, that's usually like a 5 to 10 minute routine that I usually keep and reserve for YouTube videos. Hey y'all, so it's day 2 of our vacation and whatnot. I just finished getting dressed. I think Joe is still getting dressed, but we are waiting for my parents. We are headed to breakfast, and then after that, I think we are gonna go check out the outlets and whatnot. I keep fixing my hair, but don't mind me. I just want my bang to sit properly. I actually put some bobby pins in it to push my natural bangs back and let them flop over to make them shorter. I don't know. It was a hack I saw on TikTok for girls with hair like me, and I'm like, maybe this will work, maybe it will, maybe it won't, but we're gonna see how it goes. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. So I didn't get any footage of breakfast or the malls. I was just way too excited to be around my parents. But this is the next day, and Joe and I are in the grocery aisle trying to pick out some wine and some libations for the cookout that's going to happen this afternoon. Joe, say hi.
Hey. Oh, yeah.
These look good. And then what else we got? Oh, look at them hot dogs.
Come on, we're gonna say grace. So, okay. All right, God can be the first.
On the last night of our trip, we met up with one of Joe's friends at the Portsmouth downtown marina for some drinks and dinner. It's about a week after our trip and it's already September and it's also National Sewing Month. So I decided to start working on these pattern weights to help celebrate National Sewing Month. So I'm working on that, and I'm also working on a project that I have been trying to get done this entire summer, but this seems like the most opportune time to get it done. This is McCall's 8585, and I just did a pattern review for it on this channel. But as you can see, I am working on the vest at this point, and the vest has a lot of like oddly shaped pieces, like how I mentioned in my pattern review. The shorts and the skirt were a lot easier because there weren't as many pieces, but if you want to know more about this pattern and my sewing experience with it, definitely check out the pattern review on this channel. If you're curious about the fabric that I used, this is like a sky blue linen that I got from Fabric Wholesale Direct, which, if you know anything about my relationship with Fabric Wholesale Direct, we have come a very long way from the crazy mystery box to me actually buying linen from them. And I didn't buy like 1 or 2 yards. This project took about 5 yards of linen. And once again, if you are curious or want to know more about this pattern and my challenges and successes and thoughts on this pattern, definitely check out my pattern review. Once again, this is McCall's 8585. My National Sewing Month pattern weights are finally finished drying and curing, and so now I am going to make a quick reel sharing them on social media. And these are actually still available in my shop with this vlog being up and whatnot. This has been a really successful line of pattern weights for me. Everyone seems to like the measuring tapes inside of the pattern weights, and this has been a lot of fun as well. So if you are interested, be sure to check out my shop. The link is down below in the description box. In the 2 years that I have had my pattern weight shop, this is the first time that I am early with my Halloween pattern weights. I realize that Halloween is a very big deal for all of us in the sewing community because we're probably making a costume, if not for ourselves, but maybe for a loved one. And so when I saw these skull molds, I knew that I had to have them. I knew that I wanted to make something different for Halloween. And so these are kind of like a specialty pattern weight. They're pretty heavy actually, and I feel like they would work on like the corners of different patterns and things like that, or just, for vibes or aesthetic. But these are still available in my shop as well. And I want to say this might be like my most favorite Halloween design ever. Like, this is probably the most creative one I've done. And I really like that I was just able to kind of really express myself with this really unique mold and then also with the different colors. Not gonna lie, September kicked our butts, and so we were really excited to go to the Canton flea market out in Canton, Mississippi, and just take in all the sights and support local artists and businesses and just enjoy the good weather. There were probably hundreds of vendors, and if you've ever been to Canton, Mississippi, you know that the Canton Square is very famous for having like a lot of different movies and things filmed out there. So this was within the square part. And then it also poured out into the subsequent downtown streets and side streets. So there were hundreds, and I do mean hundreds of vendors, lots of different food vendors as well, and just so much creativity. I really enjoyed all of it. I want to thank you all for watching this video, and if you like this vlog, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and comment below for me. I want to wish all of you a happy fall and happy Halloween. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.